And it's Priscilla Batzell at Spring Hill, Florida, in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and it is raining like cats and dogs. At least it's not lightning and thundering. This is a dustpan. That over there that you can't quite see is my dollar store. Excuse me. Wow, twisted. This is 16 by 20 inch canvas, and I want to make a landmass at the bottom, and I want to use a whole lot of greens because I haven't been doing that. And blues, and I have been doing that. Well, if I avoid the blues, it'll stop looking like an ocean every single time I do it, but that's a turquoise. I think I'm still going to give myself permission to use some of the Prussian blue because I love what it does. And I want some gold, but I want the gold that is not, where is that gold? Hello, gold. Okay, I'll use with handy. Alright, so now I have some paint for my base. And I did just use white as a background color, and I don't want to do that again because I don't want little white cells popping through. So my intention is going to be to take both black and white and start with an area of sky that I swipe in place with an OXO omelet turning spatula because I've been wanting a gray sky. I did kind of forget, maybe on purpose, that black and white will often sell together. But whatever it is, it's going to be stylized, and it's meant to be the background for a project that is coming right up, and I need some backgrounds. So, pardon me, well, I assume that this may be stage one. I'm just going to mix that black and that white. And move it around a little. And I could always add some more white over the top. Does not really matter what's going on at the bottom yet. We're not there. I want as thin a layer on the sky area before I do anything else to it as possible, because when I add the paint to the bottom where the land is assumably going to be, I want to be able to tip it without all of the paint rolling off the top as well. Yeah, I'm just covering. I just really want a streaky gray sky, and I'm kind of getting that. I'd like some white in there. There's the white. I'm running right into it. Because I've been seeing white cloud masses. Do I have a squeeze bottle that is not huge? No. So let's just knock the paint off my spatula, wipe the rest of it off, dry it off. Take some of that. I have a little bit more limited space when it's raining. Okay, so that is my sky. I kind of want to put some Prussian blue right along that horizon line. And then I remember that it sells also. But I figure it's good to listen to your muse once in a while because you learn stuff if you follow your inclination to experiment. I want to make some cliffs pretty soon. I'm going to use what's on my finger. Touch up that edge. Try not to be too concerned with what's over there, knowing but I can add a little texture with my basting brush if I want to. Very gently. Just drag right through those cells that I wasn't overly super thrilled with anyway. I think I'm getting drops of water bouncing off the roof behind me. Alright, so there's my dramatic sky, and I'm going to put that basting brush right in the bucket, and I have beautiful colors. And I am just going to let them flow out any way they want. And that's a lot of paint, but it doesn't matter because it's all going somewhere. Back and forth and back. I do not feel like I have enough green gold in there, and I want more. And there will be too much paint, and maybe I'll be tipping that off onto an edge catcher, and that's okay. I just changed edge catchers by accident. I am going to let all that paint cool before throwing it back on. Rocking the edge catcher to cover the bottom. Attempting to line it up again. Being willing to put a thumbprint in the paint at the top. And I have enough paint so I can pool it at the bottom and throw it up. That sounded weird, but that's what I'm going to do. And then I get to cover my bottom. Interesting structures down there. Nice little cliff over on the edge. I guess I was channeling cliffs. And I'm thinking that I can use my OXO omelet turning spatula after I get this other thing out of the way to fill in by taking the paint right off the edge catcher and using it not just to cover my end and my bottom, but also whatever else might be right there. And it looks like I've been somewhat successful getting the kind of background I wanted. That's going in the bucket so I don't mess with it. Now I can swipe those into place, or I can pour them over again. I'm just not left-handed, so I'd like the sky to be a little more dramatic, to tell you the truth. And not that it isn't somewhat dramatic, but I want some more something in there. And I'm going to use my edge catcher this time. As best I can. Roll all that paint right down there. And around and around. Trying to create another layer, which I seem to be doing okay at. I'm going to rock this side over here. Almost done. Going to have a look at that. That's kind of cool, actually. It's got the Prussian blue in the distance. Looks like a little bit of sky. Not so sure about the top, and I do have an opportunity to play for another minute and another. Do I really want that blue in there? I'm going to do it anyway. I wanted some yellow, to be honest with you. And I like that blue down at the bottom. It's very tempting to go ahead. Looks like I forgot to set my timer, or ran out of time, one or the other. In any case, so if you shop my Amazon link, it will show you where the OXO omelet turning spatulas are, and my book called Because I Can, the first 100 artworks on YouTube that I recorded, and the processes and the tools. And the Amazon link has a lot of those tools and paints and processes. Well, no, it doesn't have processes. It has the book. So I'm not unhappy with how that looks at all. It does kind of make me want some purple, though. It's a Because I Can moment. That is the name of my book on the Amazon link. I'm going to go the wrong way first. Drop some of that over the edge. Now there's always tomorrow if I'm going to add animals or if I'm going to change the sky at all. And right now I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to have fun. The gray was fine. The blue is better. The purple is interesting. I like that just fine. And then she changes it again. Yeah. Can't trust me. I did like it better how I had it. I'd like my edges to not show canvas. I don't mind that. But I definitely want some of that purple down here. Alright, so that's fairly dramatic. I got a lot of that green. I can drag a skewer through there. Make a few changes if I want. Add a little bit more depth. Put an island on the horizon. Maybe another one. Can't really tell where the ocean is in the distance. There seems to be always an ocean in the distance in my works. I'm going to go ahead and use my finger and hope that paint relaxes and fills in a little bit. I'm pretty much liking that. I'd really like to put a little horizon line in there. And I don't want to get too frisky and make something I can't take out again. But I suppose there's tomorrow for that. So I'm just going to give myself permission to do that, and that's okay with me. Add a few more interesting things. Got a little mountain there in the background. That's kind of cool. Paint will flow to paint. Paint will fill in paint. I do use GAC 800 in all my mixes. I'm afraid we're going to run out of time. A lot of that was really cool, but I got to find a straw soon. It was cool, but I wanted a change, so I have it. So I'm just messing around and having a good time, and that's pretty neat. You got to admit. So I do sell my artwork if you want to inquire through YouTube, and I do give classes in Spring Hill. I have Pinterest and Instagram, and the name of the Facebook album where you can find the wet and dry artworks from YouTube if you join the group called Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors is right down there with the Pinterest and the Instagram links. And I have another Facebook group for students, which is Expressionist Art Studio. There's my straw. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation, and we have a pretty good time there, sharing work with each other, and everybody's learning from everybody, which is neat. Okay, so I got a little something going on up over there, and I want to stick a spatula in it to cover it. I love you guys. There's over 71,000 of you, and I hope you come again and check out the end screens for this month's contest prizes and 10 by 10 exhibition of artworks. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to mind having a little something else going on in the sky up there. Does not bother me. Happy 4th of July, although it'll be well past when you see this, to 71,000 subscribers. Thank you guys very much. You inspire me every day to want to come back again. And when you give me a thumbs up and you watch more of my videos, you help me have enough of a living so that I can do this, just this for you. Make sure you have a video every day. I'm going to try and stop myself now because it could be like that. A surprise you don't want. In any case, I think I'm still pretty good, so I'm going to stop now and tell you guys I love you and assume that I ran out of time anyway, and I'm going to step up to check. I'm sorry it's dark. Alright, you're still here. What did I forget to tell you guys? Anything? I do sell all kinds of merchandise, and you can find Shop More Buttons on the Facebook pages. And if you go to mypixels.com and Fine Art America, you'll find really cool stuff there to look at. I think I've told you everything else. I have curios and all kinds of other links. You'll find everything you ever wanted in the book, and I'm going to try and publish another one soon enough. I love you guys. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio, deciding it must be time to get out of the rain. So I'll see you soon. Watch some more videos. It helps me out immensely. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye for now. Priscilla out.